really need an edge in top lanes. They've given up so much of their draft to ensure a winning matchup top, and now it's going to be the Renekton Sejuani pairing. There's some pressure on Photon to really pull ahead here.
You've great skirmishing on this top half of the map, though, with a Renekton still going to be there. So even if he tries to go toe-to-toe against Noah, Noah will just win out with the extended health bar that he ends up from the bailout. Jun now walking forward again. Does he look for the flash?
It's just a full 2v2. Nice sidestep. Again, the engage, the flash away. The bailout there. Do they take their time? Noah, he's going to heal back up there. Wait a minute, to die to get it! Oh my god, what a 2v2! Vitality again, boom!
So, Photon having full control over this top side with Oscar and not being able to really approach the wave to proc his W and heal anything means that Vitality will just be able to get this objective on the top half. Maybe Razork looks for something on the opposite end, but the reset from Cards and Hilly is going to make that very tough. They're not going to be there to try and answer unless it's a dragon take for Fnatic.
LeC just now recalling. Carzy back onto the map to try to move down to the bottom lane. Razork recalling as well, seeing that.
Great moment for Vitality to pick up some of these early wins for themselves.
VTO has to be careful. Ball breaker over the wall. Flash to connect. Immediate ultimate, and down goes VTO. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Photon going all in. That's the passive gone. Is he going to be able to take out the blobs in time? He should be able to. Cole the Meek right around the corner, taking a tower shot, finishing off Oscar. Kills in top and mid.
This is still something that Vitality can use. We already kind of talked about dragon stacking for Fnatic is the way to force Vitality into team fights. And you have a stronger team fight comp as Fnatic. But if Vitality get these early objectives, yeah, a huge amount of it is just trying desperately for Razork and Humanoid to find a pick.
LeC trying to cut down Noah instantly. Finds the kill, the cleanse out. Noah, sidestep from Carzy is good. That's a kill already. Hostile take over from Johnny, uses the bailout on himself. The handshake gets him a bit more space, but Douglas is on the chase. The stun coming through. Carzy with the double. Hylissang pulls the trigger on the engage, and Douglas now chasing to follow. Razork forced to run. They don't have the kill pressure, but they'll get the camp, they'll get the kills, they'll get the plates on the bottom side. Razork still stepping up, though, because there's a TP coming in from behind. Oscar on the way in, only half HP, but Razork just knows that he's stronger. Takes out Hylissang. Oscar, where's the elastic slingshot going to go? Ball breaker to chase. TP now coming in from Photon as well. It's a hot mess. The Azir can start to roam down. This could be disaster for Vitality, but it's a double TP. Oscar in the midst of everybody, the dominance. They want to get something back. Carson's getting lower and lower. That's the shutdown. 2 for Oscar. The TP is clutch. The bailout is there, but they can't quite get the kill in time. Noah drops. VTO sure can flip back to safety. Humanoid on the push, though. His entire team behind him. Fnatic rally in the extended fight and look to find one more as Humanoid takes down VTO.
Fnatic choppy. He snuck his way in. A Humanoid doesn't realize it.
Gold dead even, but maybe just for a brief moment. Hylissang taking his time, waiting for the dash back. Douglas there with the ball. They don't have the damage, but they have more than enough CC. Carzy desperately stepping forward, but Noah's now in the picture. Humanoid with a pushback to get 2 under the tower. Yes, Carzy gets the shutdown, but now Douglas and the rest of Vitality need to get the hell out. Carzy, nice sidestep to move through. Ball breaker there. Hylissang ready to interrupt if need be, trying his best to protect the AD carry. The feathers do not quite connect, but the but Vitality need to learn from their mistakes in the previous game. Photon on the flank gets pushed in, though. Handshake is there. Perfect change to see. The only target that Vitality can hit is Oscar, and he's one beefy Zac, but they're going to try to shred through. I think he still has passive as well as the bailout. Vitality, we've already lost the exchange, but they want to keep fighting. Douglas now going to be in trouble. Hylissang going to try to turn this. Carzy, can he do the necessary damage to tear through? Carry stepping up. Carzy doing a lot of work. Cleanse, flash out to finish Jun. Carzy playing like a psycho. He doesn't have the feathers in position. It's too much.
With the feathers on the opposite side of the fight.
He's just not in a position to pull them back through the enemy carries. VTO now in trouble. Tries to get tricky with it, but I just don't think there's a reliable way for you to get out. Can dash over the wall if he needs to, but Noah's here as well. VTO likely to fall. Luckily has the Shuriken flip, but Oscar not done yet. Q forward, not quite gonna hit. A minion might have interrupted there, but Fnatic punishing Vitality beautifully. Have the push on the top side as well as the Herald to back it up. Yes, Photon is pushing bot lane, but Vitality has to be careful.
Decisions aren't being made by Vitality. Douglas was on Raptors. He could have moved Carzy and Hilly across, but they're a little bit late. And now Fnatic get full control, and Hilly's caught.
Pull back. Handshakes have been good from Jun. And Oscar just continues to be a thorn in the side for Vitality. It's so hard for them to play in these side lanes. VTO just wants to make a play in bottom side, but just all dashes for nothing. All Fnatic moving. Carzy the one now in trouble. TP bot lane. They see their window of opportunity. They know that Carzzy doesn't have cleanse because of the previous play, but he does have the feathers. Jun now in trouble, uses the bailout himself, tries to get an extra moment. Razork now stepping in, but Noah now finally coming in, ready to play cleanup. Oscarinen trying to buy his 80 carry space, and he'll buy more than enough because Photon can do nothing. Noah just free hitting, doing whatever the hell he pleases in this exchange. So much work done by the Fnatic front lines, but it is Noah who is reaping the rewards. A triple kill for Humanoid in the fight. He hasn't been hesitating to make plays, but now it's so much easier knowing you have the luxury of the stasis.
He's so low.
But I think they've realized too late. VTO's here now to tank.
Razork is only now leaving his red buff.
Oh,
Vitality!
Gotten away with it!
This is so smart.
They lose a tower. They get the Baron. It won't mean much for them, but it stops Fnatic from getting any greater advantages.
Especially if they want to try and set up for the next Dragon as well. Now you've got a Baroned up minion wave that you can play off here as Vitality, and they're going to do just that. Azir trying to respond in the mid lane for Humanoid on towards the tier 2, but Carzzy will easily clear that out. And you keep putting pressure here as Vitality. You don't have to.
Vitality gets some standing gold in the form of the towers as well as the buff. Again, with Dragon gone, it'll be hard for them to do too much more with this first Baron buff. Possible gold lead for Fnatic to overcome. The 5-1 Xayah. Now 7-3. Some shutdowns given over to take this Zac down. Again, he's really tanky, but Carzzy does a lot of damage. Oscar, quick flash out of safety. Nice interrupt. Good patience coming in from Douglas there to wait on the Arctic Assault, but Oscar just ults out to safety. And in the meantime, top lane, Humanoid throws out the ultimate. Not able to find VTO.
It looks a bit funky.
All eyes on Carzzy. Can you be the player to make the difference? But Fnatic have so many tools to take him out, and he's walking forward in the mid lane. They force the cleanse out early. Carzzy needs to be the hero, but he just gets deleted. I don't know if you want to.
People were doubting Fnatic coming into this, even themselves, saying that they didn't feel like they were playing at their highest. Able to immediately tank up your turret, and Carzzy, you can see him trying to play on the wave there. Take that out. But
channel. Carzzy locked up. The ulti hits. The CC is flawless for a brief moment. Carzzy lives. Finally, the feathers are forced to fly, but it looks like he might die once again. He's untouched on the backline for a moment, but no! Oscar walks in. He slaps them together. It's a clutch performance from the man in the top lane. It's a shutdown for VTO, but I just don't think it's going to matter. He wants to E2 back in, but the mark is already fading. The bailout is already there. Photon desperate to get it back. He finds the shutdown. How much more can the Renekton get? Surely nothing else. VTO still standing. They know they can't afford to lose this fight. Photon healing up. Big initial impact, dashing forward onto Jun. Oscar can't find the setting target. It's a miracle. Photon trying to keep this game in his favor. He needs to get the stun so VTO can go back in. He goes golden. VTO knows this is his time. Step up.
Shuriken flip's gone.
One more. Are you kidding me, Photon? It was supposed to be Carzzy, but when everything else falls apart, it is Photon in the top lane to keep Vitality's hopes alive. Oscar will get one back. Might just manage to make it out. The CC surely too much. Seismic shove, the final stun. Will the Zac finally die? The extra healing. It looks like the answer is no. He just keeps on living. And now Noah is here.
Follow through. They're able to do things, but Douglas now.
Razork. Again, the ball breaker hits onto Hylissang. Hylissang ready to back away. Dominance already comes out. Look at Oscar in the back line, ready to dive in. Carzzy tries to sidestep, immediate cleanse, getting him out of the hostile takeover. Hylissang goes back in. The Akali into the back line, and this time she does damage, baby! VTO did it once with Misfits. He wants to do it again for Vitality. Akali finally taking over in the fights.
It should have been done. It should have been over. Fnatic should have been the one celebrating, but Vitality, by some miracle, have found the fights they need, and they can go for the end. The base is just opening up in front of them.
And like any other miracle, you gotta see it to believe it, but here we are. In the clutch, Photon is there. Enough time finally bought for VTO. Oscar wants to clear the way, but will this be the death of Vitality? Will they get overeager? They need to end, but Jun is here. 5 seconds on Noah. VTO getting lower and lower.
They gotta run, they gotta get out, but Razork, his ultimate is up in just a couple seconds. They're gonna try and chase them back away. There's a few TP wars that Humanoid could look for in behind them.
Ulti around the corner from Noah.
There's a
now
TP.
gonna come in. Good call out. This is it. This has to be the final fight.
Carzzy has no aid. He's no ult.
He's got to be in trouble. Photon trying to body block, trying to stop Humanoid from going in. Instant turn on the stun. Carzzy uncontested. They're in the choke against the feathers. He has to wait a brief moment. Here comes VTO. The mark up there, but Humanoid is next second because of the bailout, and now the turn and the finish. Fnatic Oh, they punish Vitality, but can they end it here? They want to. You can see desperation on both sides. Fnatic, no. They've been gifted back. They had no business to throw the game away. They threw it, and now they want to keep it back in their control.
They can't end. Video's going to crash the wave. And also, just the fact that you have 40-second death time means you'd have to get through 2 towers. The TP is for Baron. Video taken out. Douglas won't be able to get there.
Minions, observers don't
It's just going to be
no
one
one
tower.
is
They
alive.
won't get full.
It's going to be 1 tower. Wait, 7 seconds on Photon. Baron goes
TP
down,
from
4-second
Azir.
recalls. Okay,
The pings are onto it, though. Clear them out, but they're just not going to be enough.
Vitality. They can't kill Oscar, but they can't kill Razor. Take the jungler out of the equation. It's not enough. Oh, at the end of the day, the itemization's not keeping him healthy, but he still manages to get the ult out. Now it's Carzzy in trouble. He pulls them back. Carzzy's still throwing down so much damage. Fnatic now moving into the choke. They have to be careful. Photon continuing to step up the dragon, the prize. But again, chaos. Fnatic lose 2 in the exchange.
That's 2 Baron.
Coming in for Fnatic were defined by a Hylissang
But
flank.
look at all the vision. Pink in the brush, Pink in mid, Ward in behind them as well. Fnatic are very aware that Hilly wants to go for this. As you say, Hilly used to play for them. They're very much aware of what this man can do.
Fnatic think they have the opportunity while they hit this, but they're not aware that they're getting baited in. They'll finally spot Hylissang, but will it be too late? Jun needs to be quick on the reaction. They blocked with the Renata, but he managed to buffer the ult out. The hostile takeover. The pushback is big from Humanoid. Isolated on the side, with the 2 carries of Fnatic playing together. Uncontested on the other side of the wall for a brief moment, but their front line is falling apart. Razor going to ulti, but the feathers fly again. Humanoid and Noah, can they do it? And here comes Oscar. VTO not enough. Fnatic in the clutch. Keep their carry standing.
Humanoid drew a line in the sand and said, you will not take this game. You will not get access to our carries. And Douglas is desperately trying to clear the wave state, but it doesn't matter. Fnatic will finish him off with just a couple more pop shots. But without the wave, Fnatic, they can't get it. They can't end the game. What was
seconds.
a beautiful fight. They just cannot get the wave.
With the happy B, tries to sidestep. Doesn't really matter if he gives the kill over, but takes a bit of time. Killing spree now for Humanoid. Every single decision could cost you. But Fnatic just going to set their sights in the tier 2. Look to maybe push for more. You've got recalls coming in. Photon might be the lone member set to push this wave out in the middle lane. But Fnatic can just immediately go for the fight.
They can take it. They can go for the 3v5.
Ulti onto Carzzy. Hylissang now trying to disengage. The feathers flying. The flash to the side of Carzzy. It's clean. But Oscar buys so much space. And in goes Razork. And again it is Oscar. The damage from everyone else. But it does not matter because this Zac will not be stopped. Vitality pulling away, but their carry is dead. And that has to be it. But Fnatic don't want to be the ones to get greedy. They don't want to be the ones to throw it away.
It's a split call, though. They're still going.
Photon doing a lot of work here, doing a lot of good damage. VTO now dashing in, pushback from Humanoid. He still has the cooldown. Hylissang still standing. They're trying to get in. Photon trying to take Humanoid out. It's the tank. The tank is here. Not enough damage. VTO still alive. Humanoid standing. VTO goes back in. Reset is there.
They're still going. They're still going.
We go again, baby. We go again!
But don't go again! We're going to the base!
VTO has anything to say about it! It is chaos! It is insanity! It is blood and bone! And it is a banger! Ladies and gentlemen!
It is LEC! What a bang!
But has the teammates to back him up as a TP in. The Baron's gone, but the 5v5, all that matters. All these other buffs.
Trying to keep Carzzy safe from Jun if he ever opens up with that hostile takeover. But once again,
next wave. So the tower will drop as well. Again, gold. It just doesn't really matter at this stage of the game, to be honest with you. Split the fight. Do they win if they fight 2 isolated fronts? Oscar Renan thinks so. He's kicking that one off, maybe hoping to just get some summoners or some spells out of VTO, but he interrupts the first dash. That's going to be clutch. VTO pushed away, taken down. They wait as long as possible. They can't let their wave die. Oscar going to spot them out with the trinket. The interrupt, they need to kill Oscar immediately. The rest of Fnatic descending on them like wolves. Carzzy trying to get something back. The recall's there. He needs to get back to Hylissang to reset. Oh God, it's disaster. Surely this is the end. The pick onto VTO will end up costing them. Vitality hoping to get something back. The feathers out, but Noah off to the side. Uncontested, the knock up there. Carzzy's got no room to play. And surely this is it. Surely this is the final nail in the coffin, the GA. It's not gonna do anything. Fnatic, it might. Photon, he's still up. They managed to get out. But the push again from Douglas. He's just trying to clear the wave. Bring for one more fight, just one more. But Fnatic have given Vitality enough opportunities. They want to send them home packing, but VTO is back up again. The death timers are so damn long. Douglas will finally drop.
Humanoid has TP for the wave. He's going to use it to come in. I didn't know if they're going to use it to keep that single creep alive, but instead Fnatic, they are marching forward. Video, honestly, you have to find some way to get rid of the wave, but how the hell do you do this as an Akali? He has the Zhonya's.
17-11 on Hylissang. He goes in, tries to clear it, dashes through, wants to delete it, but Razork, Oscar ridden, eyes on the prize. It's the most kills in a best-of-5 in LEC history, and it's Fnatic once again taking down Vitality, moving into top 3 in the LEC.
It took